Shout out to the youth. Come to Cudahy, we don't charge kids to play sports. Shout out to the Cudahy Youth Foundation. When you say you give business permits, but you don't mention that in order to qualify for a business permit, you need to qualify to the impossible DPH requirements. And DPH, according to their director, Lisa Frias, they do not give permits to taco stands. So I don't know why you have that picture up there of taco stands, because they don't give them out at all whatsoever. And for example, if you're in the Lotero, you need to have a commissary or an industrial kitchen. Recently, a commissary that houses more than 300 vendors is shutting down now, which is Las Palmas. So there's a limit of commissaries, so keep that in mind when you want to pursue your bureaucracy. For example, Riverside County and the whole state of Arizona has MICO implemented. Do you know what MICO is? The Micro Enterprise Home Kitchen, where vendors can use their home kitchen because you're trusting them to feed their children. They're using that kitchen to be able to get it inspected by the Department of Public Health. And we don't have that here in LA County. The California Retail Food Code says that you have no jurisdiction. Under the California Constitution, you're supposed to pass laws that are a benefit to the public, not to benefit one man that doesn't want competition. Most of what you're trying to pass, you already contracted that job to DPH. In your ordinance, description of the exact food and mobile cart to be used, yet everything related to the serving of food falls under the CA Retail Food Code because it involves public health. The Retail Food Code, which is a CRFC, explicitly states that enforcement officers, as defined in CRFC 113774, are the only agents from the state that can enforce the CRFC. All state regulations pertaining to public health must be enforced by an enforcement officer and not by another city, county, or state agent. City, county, or state agent. Bathroom regulations are not enforced by police officers. There is no state regulation that even a truck should have a bathroom letter. In your ordinance, it says roaming vendors must move continuously except when necessary to complete a sale and cannot come back to the same residential street. California courts have found arbitrary time limit restrictions like the ones proposed here to be invalid. Please check Barajas versus City of Anaheim or Vasquez versus City of Santa Ana. We have lawyers that would be happy to come and take your money. We don't mind. SoCal Mobile Food Vendors Association sued 13 cities and won every single one for trying to pass something similar you're trying to pass. Monrovia paid $250,000 to their own law firm, and they had to pay $90,000 to the other side for trying to pass a similar ordinance. Violation, when you said violations may result in a $1,000 fine, revocation of the permit, and confiscation and impoundment of street vendor carts, first of all, you cannot confiscate equipment under SB 946. And look, investing in street vendors is money you'll see again since it circulates our economy. You're worried about taxes? The profits that Walmart, Netflix, and Amazon get and tax cuts by paying zero federal taxes get thrown into offshore accounts. Walmart has tucked
to my little brothers, I get that. But I find the hypocrisy. We're trying to find the safety for the health when we have McDonald's, we have Taco Bell, we have a bunch of fast food corporations every 2 blocks. From hospitals, we have them from gyms, we have them from schools. That's major hypocrisy we have. And listen, I would rather put my money back into my community than into the capitalism. That's what I would rather do.
Let's go, that's right.
Look, I'm new to this whole adopt thing. I'm 18, I'm going on 19, so I'm new to this. And I get it. And I finally know what it is to try and work for something that you have and something that you're proud to have. These businesses, because this, at the end of the day, like you guys were saying, these are businesses. This is their livelihood. The American dream has always been to fight for what you have, to claw yourself in the ground up and build something of yourself, not only for yourself, but for your family. And this is what they're doing. They're proud people for what they do. They're proud because they're representing themselves, not only the sacrifices they have, but the sacrifices that their past generations had. I know my Sloka vendedor. Him and my brother, they're like this. Whenever he's not home, he always asks for him. They're basic. When I say their family, I mean it. They're family. So when an attack on street vendors,